The GFI Enieqma, let's call it Enieqma. The GFI Enieqma is here, and it's an EQ pedal. It's a very brave move of a brand to release an EQ pedal this well, expensive, and it's an EQ pedal to end all other EQ pedals. You have a Parametric EQ, a simple EQ, and even a Pultec EQ, and it can do all the EQing needs you would want, and you can attach an aux pedal, and it has MIDI and presets, and it's crazy. There's a boost as well. Press this and then you have a boost. We're just gonna go dive right in, because if I just talk, you won't know what I'm talking about probably. Well, you know, it was hard for me to understand this, but maybe for you it's not that hard. I'm just assuming things here. The clean-ish tone with the monotone red snapper. Let's just start with the preset. This is called Guitar Sweetener. This is out of the box. And you turn it on and then it shows this. It's awesome. Okay. Okay, so without. It makes it all prettier. That is what an EQ pedal is supposed to do. Next preset, Chimey Les Paul. More presets. High gainer. Oh, high gainer. High gainer. Without. It's so subtle, but it makes it so much better. More single coil jazz. Single coil jazz. We're just gonna go back to the first one, which is the Guitar Sweetener. And now I'm going to show you how to work this. You have the graph here. This is your EQ graph of the Parametric EQ. You can select any of these 5 points by tapping here on this dots, on these dots that light up. Now you can engage or disengage one of these by double tapping, and you can change it with this. So now it goes up and down, and then it goes left and right. And here, same thing, up and down. Now you can change the width, so it goes up and down like this, or it gets really pointy, like super pointy. You can move it around. Let's add a little more low end. Let's say I want more mids around to 1.6 kilohertz. Let's boost that a bit. And then without, sounds like this. With. And then you have the master volume here. Press and hold this, rotate, you change the volume of the clean boost. And you're seeing left and right channels. That's because it's stereo. It has stereo in, stereo out, so you can change that as well. Now, here's a menu. When you press and hold this, global settings, you can do all kinds of stuff. MIDI channel routing, the aux switch, favorite preset, how you want it to start up. There's a lot possible here. Change is not safe, no problem. Now let's go into the simple EQ. This is just more bass, frequency, and a little bit more treble, like so. And here's the Pultec EQ. You have your low peak, and you can set the hertz where you want the low peak, and then you have the mid dip, and you can set where you want the mid dip, and then you have high peak right there, and set where you want it. It's really, really easy and intuitive. Super scooped. But it stays tasty, which is what you want with an EQ like this. Now, let's go back into the presets. What I saw here was simple wah. Twang City. And when you press this one, it has prototypes, there's a limiter, there's a stereo expander, input level trim, it goes on and on and on. And you see now it's combining two different EQs, the Parametric and the Pultec. So you can do that as well. It's a lot to take in, but it sounds so good and it's so useful for so many different applications. I really, really like it. There's a learning curve, but you know, that's to be expected from a product like this. I found it a bit overwhelming, really needed a manual, but maybe that's just me. I'm not that savvy with stuff like this, but once you get the hang of it, it's intuitive, and it's a really, really nice tool to have. And I can also see this in like hooking it up to your interface and have it as a studio insert effect. Maybe run it in the effects loop of your amp, stuff like that. Yeah. Another awesome, very innovative product from GFI. Alright, let me know down below in the comments what your thoughts are, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.